Hey folks, so it's time to look into weapons again. So weapons part 2 just launched. Previously we looked at heavy weapons, how AP worked, how multiple damage works. We also looked at how flamers work since I got rid of the templates. Now we're going to take a look at twin-linked weapons, combi weapons, and explosives. So when you're talking about twin-linked weapons, previously what would happen is you would shoot with a twin-linked weapon, and if you missed, you would re-roll that hit dice. In this edition, what's going to happen is the amount of shots are going to be increased instead. So previously, we had units that had really good ballistic skill with twin-linked weapons, often hitting right off the shot, which really kind of made that twin-linked option a little redundant and not really required in any way, shape, or form. But of course, the armies that had much worse ballistic skill really benefited from it. Here, I'm not quite sure how to take it. It's going to mean a lot. Actually, I do know how to take it. There's going to be a lot of shooting on the table, especially for those twin-linked weapons. And a lot of those vehicles out there with the really good ballistic skill armies are going to be much more devastating. So things like our Land Raiders having multiple shots with their last cannons, that's going to hurt a lot. So for example, we've got a twin-linked heavy bolter here with a heavy 6 instead of heavy 3. So that's going to be something interesting to see when it comes to the table. This is going to be a really assaulty, shooty, crazy edition. Combi weapons have changed, and I kind of like this change because combi weapons felt a little bit odd, where you jumped onto the battlefield and you got to shoot just one shot. I guess it kind of made sense because it was like a quasi, maybe plasma, one-shot deal attached to your weapon. But I kind of like the direction that they're going in here, where it's no longer a one-shot deal. You can either fire both options at once. So if it was a combi melta bolter or something like that, you can fire both the bolter and the melta at the same time with negatives to your shooting, or you can basically select to shoot one or the other. So it's pretty neat. Explosives have changed, and that would be like your large blast, small blast templates, essentially. And in the past, we used to put the template over and guess how many units are under there, and basically start to roll the wound. Here, what we're doing is very similar to the flamer. There's going to be a set number of dice that you're going to roll to see how many units that you've hit within that explosion. You're not going to get as many hits out of explosives as you would with twin-linked weapons, it's really looking like. So explosives might not necessarily be as effective as they used to be. So I'm not sure how to feel about this one, because I know my Razor Wings used to really benefit a lot from firing a ton of different missiles and being able to gather a lot of wounds. But what I do like about this is it's really going to speed up that process of my Razor Wings coming in, firing off 4 missiles, and being able to calculate those wounds. Having to put the template down time and time again for 2 to 3 jets really slowed things down. So I really like the direction they're going in. I really hope to see a few units getting a few more dice, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's it. So we talked a little bit about combi weapons, explosives, and we also talked about twin-linked weapons. So I think this is a good direction we're going in. We're going to see a lot of twin-linked weapons, I think, on a lot of different vehicles, really benefiting a lot. Because, wow, there's going to be a lot of shooting on the table. We'll see how it goes. When it comes to explosive weapons, I really like the direction they're going in here. And then, of course, combi weapons, it should be neat. And I think you're going to get a lot more value out of the points that you use to purchase these different units with combi weapons. So with that said, if I misinterpreted anything, let me know. If you like what you see, let me know. And actually, give me your opinions. Where do you think that these weapons are really going to show a lot of predominance on the battlefield? So, for example, a Wave Serpent with twin-linked star cannons, or twin-linked, scatter lasers. Whew, that's going to be a lot of shots. What was the Land Raider with all the different bolters on the side? The Crusader? That thing is going to have so many shots. It's going to be insane, but it's going to represent itself well on the battlefield. I think we'll have to see how it goes. So with that said, I look forward to your comments. If you like what you see, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys have missed anything in the past, feel free to take a look at the playlist I put together. So with that said, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye now.